Justin Bieber breakdown, drugs, chaos, and Hailey's silent plea. Justin Bieber's life seems once again caught in a whirlwind of public scrutiny, personal battles, and speculation about whether he can hold it all together. After years of trying to leave behind his turbulent teenage image, the pop star now finds himself back in the headlines, not for his music or stage presence, but because of a series of concerning appearances, rumors of drug use, and the strained silence of his wife, Hailey Bieber. Fans who have followed his journey from his YouTube discovery days to global superstardom are left asking whether he is sliding back into old habits that nearly derailed his career a decade ago. The boy who once sang about innocence and dreams is now the man people worry may not have the strength to fight his inner demons forever. Justin's struggles with fame are nothing new. From the moment he was thrust into the spotlight as a teenager, the pressures of global stardom weighed heavily on him. Unlike most young adults who are allowed to make mistakes in private, Justin's every misstep was captured on camera, dissected by media outlets, and mocked online. He has openly admitted in past interviews that he turned to drugs and reckless behavior as a way to numb the constant stress and criticism. Reports at the time detailed his experimentation with marijuana, lean, and harder substances, painting a picture of a young man spiraling out of control. Though he eventually sought help and claimed to have found stability in his marriage and faith, the recent wave of concern suggests those struggles may not be entirely behind him. Recent paparazzi photos and shaky performance clips have sparked renewed debate over his health and state of mind. At times, Justin has appeared disoriented on stage, missing cues or mumbling through lyrics that once came effortlessly. The vibrant energy that defined his earlier tour seems dimmed, replaced by a heavy weariness that even the most devoted fans can't ignore. Social media has amplified these moments, with trending hashtags questioning whether Justin is okay and whether he may once again be leaning on drugs as a coping mechanism. The entertainment industry is a cruel place, quick to exploit vulnerability and equally quick to abandon those who falter. For Justin, the risk is that his struggles could overshadow his talent, reducing him in the public eye from a respected performer to a tragic cautionary tale. What makes this current situation even more heartbreaking is Hailey Bieber's silence. As his wife, she has often been his most vocal supporter, standing by him during mental health battles and reminding the public that fame doesn't shield people from real pain. Yet in recent weeks, her absence from public statements and her noticeably strained expressions during public appearances have sparked speculation. Some fans interpret her silence as a quiet plea for help, a sign that behind closed doors the situation may be more serious than the couple wants to admit. Rumors of tension between the two have circulated for months, fueled by cryptic social media posts and the growing narrative that Hailey is carrying an emotional burden few could endure. The public doesn't know the full truth, but her silence speaks louder than any statement could. Justin himself has never shied away from acknowledging his battles with depression, anxiety, and the temptations of drugs. In past documentaries and interviews, he described waking up each day feeling overwhelmed by expectations, unsure whether he wanted to keep living under the microscope of fame. Those confessions earned him sympathy and respect, as many saw them as signs of vulnerability and honesty. But they also showed how fragile his recovery has been. Fame, as countless stars have discovered, is not a cure for pain. It often amplifies it. Now, with new whispers of drug use and a wave of unsettling public behavior, people are wondering if Justin is teetering on the edge once again. The culture surrounding celebrities only intensifies these struggles. Every stumble becomes viral content, every offhand remark dissected for hidden meaning. For someone already battling inner turmoil, this environment is toxic. Fans say they love him, yet the same fans share videos that mock his mistakes, turning his humanity into entertainment. The pressure to maintain a perfect image while fighting private battles with addiction and mental health is enough to push anyone toward self-destruction. Justin has the added burden of being one of the most famous figures on Earth, where even his most vulnerable moments become memes and headlines. It is worth remembering that Justin is not the first nor the last star to face these challenges. The entertainment world is filled with stories of young talents consumed by fame, money, and easy access to substances that promise escape but deliver devastation. For every story of survival, there are tragic endings. Justin's fans desperately hope his will be the former, that he can once again pull back from the brink and channel his struggles into strength. Yet the silence surrounding him now, the muted comments from his team, the anxious looks from Hailey, the lack of clarity about what is happening, feeds a growing sense of dread that history might repeat itself. In many ways, Hailey's role in this drama is as compelling as Justin's. She has often been seen as his anchor, the person keeping him grounded when the world feels too heavy. But no one person can carry that responsibility alone. Marriage can provide love and stability, but it cannot erase addiction, trauma, or the relentless pressure of fame. If Hailey is indeed silently pleading for support, it may be a recognition that their situation requires more than private strength. It may be time for professional intervention, for Justin to once again confront the reality of his struggles before they consume him. Justin Bieber's journey has always been a paradox, blessed with extraordinary talent, cursed with extraordinary pressures. His music has inspired millions, yet his personal life has become a cautionary tale of what happens when a child grows up under relentless public exposure. Now, as the world watches him stumble again, the question becomes whether he can summon the resilience to fight back. The coming months will be crucial, not only for his career but for his health and his marriage. Fame brought Justin everything he once dreamed of, but it also brought him nightmares he cannot seem to escape. If he can find the strength to seek help, to lean on faith and professional support rather than substances, his story could still turn into one of redemption. If not, fans may be forced to watch a slow-motion breakdown play out before their eyes. For now, Justin Bieber remains at a crossroads. His life is a mixture of chaos and hope, silence and cries for help, love and strain. The world sees the headlines about drugs and erratic behavior, but behind them lies a human being wrestling with demons that fame has only sharpened. Whether he rises above them or succumbs once again is a decision only he can make, but Hailey's silent plea may be the most telling sign, yet that time is running short.